What's up, dorks? Dork number 3 is out today, and we are excited to talk about it. Now, just like every new comic book day, we're going to start by showing off our pulls for this week, and we're going to talk about one special comic, and that special comic this week is Dork 3 because we have been dorking it everywhere. We love Dork, right, Matt?
I'm dorking it.
Now,
It's
we
great.
we got me and Matt here today. We normally have Luke and Philip here. Unfortunately, they both just got done preaching, and so they are not here. But we brought along some special guests. We got Dork and Chicken here. What's up, guys?
Dorking chicken.
Oh yeah, good to hear from y'all. Now, unfortunately, my comic shop was great. It's not their fault that I couldn't show up to my comic shop. Is what I'm trying to say. I didn't have time to show up to my shop today. It was a super busy work day. Couldn't find a lunchtime or a time after work to go do it. But I would have got things like Transformers is waiting for me. Dork is waiting for me. Absolute Green Lantern, the new Iron Man, the Fury of Firestorm. It was a bunch of fun stuff. But Matt, you actually do have your stuff, so you want to show off a little bit, flaunt it?
I do. I got the Mortal Thor, and I admit I'm behind on it. I didn't read the last issue. Do that again.
It was very good.
I didn't catch up on the last Iron Man. I don't know why. I loved the last, I guess, issue 2, and the art on this and Mortal Thor are both. It's both phenomenal, and it's got me excited to read.
Yeah.
Then Star Wars Shadow of Maul came out in celebration of the show that dropped this week. First 2 episodes. Go check it out. It's incredible. Clone Wars, you're going to like this. It's a continuation of a story.
I had no idea that dropped until you told me. I can't believe I haven't heard anyone talk about it. Yeah, I
So
can't
good.
believe that I've been getting hype for The Boys and not Shadow of Maul. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
The Boys has
just
gone
phenomenal.
downhill, but Maul has to be getting better.
It's peak. And the animation is like season 7 Clone Wars, but like they just kept on getting better.
That's
I don't know
crazy
how they
because
do it.
season 7 Clone
It's
Wars looks
so
glorious.
good. It's so good. And then obviously, I got Dork, last but not least. Talking about that today.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about it right now. Are you ready, Matt?
I'm ready.
All right, guys, this is your warning. If you have not seen Dork, you got about 3 seconds to evac. Get to a different video. Go say hi to some other comic YouTubers. Go watch Comics Are Dope. My favorite comic YouTuber. That guy's great. And you got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Because we're talking about Dork. Now, we're not going to, I don't think at this point Dork has a ton of spoilers. Am I wrong? It's just a kind of a fun adventure.
No, yeah, it's just it's just an adventure. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of. I mean, one thing happens after another. There's not a lot to spoil.
Yeah, it's very episodic.
Yes.
But so far, we've learned that what Dork is. He's a dwarf and an orc, or a dark elf and an orc, and he's going on this quest with a shield, and he found a chicken, and I love that chicken so much. You heard me, chicken. I forgot Chicken's here. Chicken, I love you so much.
Chicken is the best character. I love him.
Yeah, Chicken's great. And at the very end of last issue, we saw the dwarf that was chasing after them, and now we're continuing that chase. The dwarf is looking for them over and over and over again. I love that this book is not ashamed to be funny. It knows
Yes.
how to be funny in the right ways, and
Yeah.
it never impacts emotional moments. It honestly just adds to the characters' personalities. I love it so much.
It really does. I love how serious it is, but it knows that it's not supposed to be serious.
Yeah.
It's very self aware.
It's the perfect world for it.
It really is.
And you can see that too in the world, the art of the world, and little things like when the dwarf is walking around trying to find people or find Dork. He's running into people like a guy who sells bat wings, and then the bats
Yeah.
are just sitting in the cage and looking sad at him. It's got this whole world in the art, but also in the dialogue, because you hear people talk about travelers and dark elves and all these different things are potions that they have to go get from random places, and this came from all the way across the map here. And I know Brett B mapped it out because he has a literal map in the comic, but it's so
Yeah.
cool the amount of world building that he does in this story.
Speaking of, I love the map. The map is such a cool world building thing. Without having to like tell a story through it, you can just look at the map and appreciate it, and it tells you so much about the world.
Yeah.
It's so cool to have that on it.
It feels very very passion project by Brett Bean here. It feels like so much love has gone into this thing. It's awesome. And he has good love for this thing because it is peak. It is so good.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yes.
the first three issues have all been 5 out of 5s for me. Like it's so amazing.
Really? Oh dang.
Yeah. Like
Nice.
it's the perfect amount, which is so like just on the surface, you're like, oh, goofy fantasy adventure. Like it would be fun as like a little break from Ultimate Endgame and all the absolute
Yeah.
stuff. But it's actually just like this is how I know that there's peak in just fun little side stories, and it's not just a
Yeah.
side story. It's like, oh, I'm on for the ride, and this is a blast. This is adventurous.
No, it's a good break. Exactly. Like it's a great break. Just all the like, serious stories that are going on right now.
Yeah,
But you want to talk about some specifics?
yeah. How about you? You were talking to me a little bit before we started this video about all the little like homages you found in it.
Yeah. There was a whole bunch of just random. Let me find the page. Random little homages, tidbits. Oh, and here's another one that I actually hadn't even realized. Talks about Hammerfall. The dwarf does, saying he's from Hammerfall. If you've played Elder Scrolls, you know Hammerfell is a region. Um, the one that I just recognized is he says he's grandson of the Mountain King. That's a Hobbit reference.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
I didn't even catch that one until right now. That's funny.
the one I caught was the Seven Nation Armies one, where he was like, "I
Yeah,
defeated the Seven Nation Armies."
yeah, that one was fun. I like that one, and that's yeah. I don't know. It didn't throw the story off at all with any of these.
No,
Uh,
some of those came at like big impactful moments, and he just like threw them
yeah,
in there. And normally you read something like that and you're like, why would they like ruin the momentum? Like, why would they throw in an Avengers quip right there when I'm trying to watch a good fight? But it
yeah,
was actually
exactly.
just like I read it and I was like, oh, that's funny. And then I was right back in the
Hmm.
emotion of the fight. It
Yeah,
was awesome.
exactly. It was rapid fire. Like all of those happened back to back, and then he says, "I'm the only survivor of the Scar War, Star
Yeah.
Wars." And then the last one, I believe, was on one of the last pages. They were talking about having to trek over the bluffs of absurdity, which is, I think, it's a take on the cliffs of insanity from Princess Bride. I don't
I
know.
think it has
I,
to be.
all the little like pop culture references just sprinkled in there, and it didn't change the story, didn't affect it negatively. It was great. But
Yeah.
let's talk about the art. The
Oh,
art to
please
it.
do.
Art was awesome. Especially, I loved this panel. This guy right
Mm-hmm.
here, getting kicked in
That's
the
so
face.
awesome.
That's so funny. I love that panel, and I think it's so cool whenever he gets mad and locks in the middle of a fight. See his eyes
With
light
his
up.
glowing white eyes. Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
cool.
I think it's such a cool little detail. Because all in all of the other panels, it's him getting beat up, and it's Dork getting beat up, and he's losing, and then his eyes start glowing. Crazy.
Yeah.
But you want to talk about the end of the battle?
I do. Wait, let's talk first. So the dwarf is hunting him down. If you're okay with going back a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The dwarf is hunting him down, and this was so clever that like we saw the dwarf talking to, I forgot what their name was. It was like the shaman.
The
What,
white something.
yeah, the white mirage or something like that. And they're like a merchant seller and potion seller, and we see them like feeding information about where Dork is to this dwarf, and we go, and we see the same White Mirage later. I feel that's definitely
Oh,
not the name for it, but
White Mage, I found it.
the White Mage. We were so close.
Yeah.
But he sees the White Mage later, and it turns out it's Dork who's been playing with him this whole
Yeah.
time, which is so funny that Dork would go out of his way to like play with this dwarf who's hunting him down to kill him.
Yeah.
And it's like he's memeing on him. It's not even like he's doing it tactfully. It's just like he's having fun with him.
Having a good old time.
Yeah. But then when the dwarf finds out, we get into the big final fight of the dwarf beating up people. Is after Dork kicks him in the face and launches him back. But then
Yeah.
the dwarf kind of starts taking over, and he's like really beautiful art to go along with him beating up Dork and the chicken and the shield. He just straight up crushes the chicken's body. Chicken's
Yeah.
gone.
Peace.
Yeah, but chicken will never die. So,
No, he joined the channel now. He's a super goblin.
oh yeah, he lives forever as Elder Goblin.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
that fight happens, and apparently, like, it's a very bait and switch. We've seen it a lot before. It's tropey to fill in, but it doesn't detach from it. It's really well done in the tropiness of
It's so well.
the hero getting beaten up on purpose so they can take the advantage tactically. Like, we've seen that a lot before in other stuff, like other movies, but it's done so well here. I mean, like
you even know it's coming.
You said, yeah.
It's like they telegraph it. It's like, I know why you're getting beat up, but it's so done. It's so well done. The dwarf doesn't realize that he's getting like sleight of handed till it's happened, and then he has a potion thrown in his face and he disintegrates.
Yeah, he
It's
falls
awesome.
apart. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But you told me, you were like, man, Brett Bean can take all the tropes he wants in the world because he just does them so good.
Yeah, he can give them to me, feed them to me. I don't care. Yeah, I don't know. Great comic.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot more to say about it. It's just, there is a lot more to say about it. It's just, I'm running out of ideas. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about it. Talk about it next time it rolls around.
Yeah. But that's up to you guys. What did you think about Dork 3 if you read it? If you didn't read it and you still stuck around to hear all these spoilers, what are you doing? But also, let us know what you thought. Let us know if you want to try and read it, and let us know what you guys are pulling at your comic shop, and if we need to be pulling anything else, or if you want us to review something else that is coming up. We're super excited for a lot of things coming up, but we'll be more than excited to read something that you guys are suggesting to us. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Everybody likes